Welcome to this tutorial on Start-VM and Stop-VM Cmdlets in PowerShell. These are essential commands for managing virtual machine lifecycle in Hyper-V environments. Throughout this video, you'll learn how to programmatically control virtual machines, starting them up and shutting them down through PowerShell commands. This is a fundamental skill for anyone working with virtualization and automation. Let's begin with the Start-VM Cmdlet. The primary purpose of this Cmdlet is to power on virtual machines in your Hyper-V environment. It's important to understand that Start-VM works specifically with virtual machines that are currently in an off state or a saved state. When you execute this command, it initiates the boot process for the specified virtual machine, just as if you were pressing the power button on a physical computer. Now let's look at the syntax for Start-VM. The most basic usage involves the -name parameter followed by the virtual machine name in quotes. For example, Start-VM-name web server 01 . You can also start multiple virtual machines at once by providing a comma-separated list of names. Additionally, you can use the pipeline to pass VM objects from get-VM directly to Start-VM, which is useful when working with filtered results or collections of virtual machines. Start-VM has several important parameters you should know. The -name parameter specifies which virtual machine or machines to start. The -VM parameter allows you to pass virtual machine objects through the pipeline. The -AsJob parameter runs the command as a background job, which is helpful when starting multiple VMs or when you don't want to wait for the operation to complete. Finally, the -Passthru parameter returns the VM object after starting, allowing you to continue working with it in your script or pipeline. Moving on to the Stop-VM Cmdlet. This command is used to shut down or turn off virtual machines in Hyper-V. Unlike Start-VM, Stop-VM offers multiple shutdown methods. You can perform a graceful shutdown, which sends a shutdown signal to the guest operating system, allowing it to close applications and services properly. Alternatively, you can force an immediate power off, similar to pulling the power plug on a physical machine. Understanding when to use each method is crucial for maintaining VM integrity. Here are the main syntax variations for Stop-VM by default. Stop-VM-name web server 01 performs a graceful shutdown. If you need to force the shutdown without waiting for the guest operating system, add the -force parameter. For an immediate power off that's even more abrupt, use the -turnoff parameter. This is equivalent to pulling the power cord and should be used cautiously, as it can potentially cause data loss or corruption if the VM has unsaved work. Let's examine the key parameters for Stop-VM. The -force parameter forces an immediate shutdown without requesting consent from the guest operating system. The -turnoff parameter powers off the VM immediately, similar to disconnecting power from a physical machine. The -save parameter saves the VM state before stopping, allowing you to resume exactly where you left off. And like Start-VM, the -AsJob parameter runs the command as a background job for asynchronous operation. Here's a practical example bringing it all together. You can start multiple VMs at once by providing a comma-separated list of names to Start-VM after performing your maintenance tasks or work. You can gracefully stop those same VMs using Stop-VM with the same list of names. If you encounter a VM that's unresponsive or stuck, you can use the -force parameter to ensure it shuts down. This type of scripted workflow is common in automated deployment, testing, and maintenance scenarios. With these commands, you now have programmatic control over your virtual machine lifecycle.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.